you have to be an advanced detachment of your society and always be ahead. So I know for a fact that there was an exchange between FBI and our Secret Service here at home, where information was given that we are likely to have a grid collapse in the next 2 weeks. So as we speak about stage 8 and all of that, once you go stage 8, stage 10, effectively there is no longer electricity. And I had that in good authority, and it didn't take 2 weeks. Already they are telling you, prepare yourself for stage 8. They are preparing you for dark days.
So just to clarify, the FBI had communications with South African authorities?
Intelligence here at home. The problem is that the ANC politicians want to act business as usual, want to act like there's no crisis coming. There's a big problem coming. There's no one who shows the sense of agency. There's no one who shows some concerns, and this information was given to them.
But you also said that this could happen within 2 weeks.
Yes.
And if it doesn't happen in 2 weeks, that might be seen as scaremongering or fearmongering, or trying to whip up people's fear in this very difficult time of load shedding, which is already hard enough.
There's no fear. You are told of stage 8. What is fear about that? You were on stage 6. I told you we are heading for worse situation. In less than 48 hours, they came to tell you, prepare yourself for stage 8. What happens after stage 8? Is there stage 10? Should we continue to call them stages, or should just declare crisis and say we're back to the dark days? Because stage 6 alone, it's a nightmare. Imagine stage 8 and stage 10. So there's no scaremongering. They've already proven me right that the crisis is ahead of us. Eskom confirmed it today. So I was not scaring anyone. I was just saying to the country, please be aware, we're heading to a crisis. The president doesn't show the sense of agency. The ministers don't show a sense of agency. No one takes us into confidence as to what is really happening in this country.
I think your exact statement was that in the next 2 weeks, we're heading into darkness. So are you confident of your information on that?
Stage 8 now. That is not lightness, it's darkness.
But it was for a month, or we're going into darkness for 2 weeks at a time?
No, not 2 weeks, not 2 weeks at a time. I'm saying the crisis is going to worsen in the next 2 weeks. It has already begun with the statement that was issued today that we are now going to stage 8. There will not be stage 6 after stage 8. It has to be stage 10 or darkness completely. And that has been confirmed. So I told you in the press conference, less than 48 hours or so, they came back to say, please ready yourself for worse situation. And that's what I was warning about.
One of the other things that you said in the press conference...
I've never said anything that has never come to pass, by the way.
Oh, well, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. One of the things you did say was that in a few weeks, after all that's happened with load shedding, you think that certain people who've been involved in Eskom before, and you said a wide range of people, to be fair, to look at that statement, but one of the people you said should, quote, come back is former Eskom CEO Brian Molefe. Now, Brian Molefe is facing serious charges of corruption. The state capture inquiry and the state capture report leveled serious, at least suspicions over his head. Why would we want Brian Molefe to come back, quote unquote?
What did the State Capture Commission say on Brian? He didn't say anything. He said it recommends further investigation. Tulima Donzela said there must be a commission to investigate Brian. The commission comes and says there must be another investigation on Brian. The charges that Brian is confronted with are the charges of Transnet, have got nothing to do with Eskom. I'm not saying the charges must be dropped. I'm not saying he's innocent. All I'm saying is we are in a crisis, and any help must be welcomed. We shouldn't push people away who can help us. I spoke about former CEO of Eskom, Maroha. I spoke about Coco. I made a call that everyone who can help us come out of this. I didn't say they must employ them back. I said, when you're confronted with a situation like this, you call out on all patriots to come, without being partisan, to come and help us with this problem.